In the evolving landscape of brand strategy, the choice of brand voice is paramount to shaping audience perception and building trust. Color, as previously discussed, works quickly to signal emotional context. Yet, without a congruent voice, carefully selected colors and sound logic are rendered ineffective. Voice in this context is less about linguistics and more about the persona, how the brand feels, sounds, and is ultimately understood. Strategic use of voice can be likened to flavor combinations in the culinary world. One may possess the most sophisticated recipe, but if the seasoning is mismatched, the meal fails to delight. So too, a brand's logical messaging must have a flavor profile, the brand voice, that resonates and endures. To navigate this terrain, three dominant voice modalities emerge: professional, playful, and provocative. The professional voice, or the authority, functions as the most classic, stable selection. It thrives on clarity, accuracy, and expertise. This modality harnesses authority bias, subtly inviting the audience to trust, rely, and make safe decisions in alignment with the communicated content. The language is careful, technical jargon is present but not overwhelming, and humor is sparse. Storytelling is data-driven, with every assertion evidenced and every claim referenced. The professional voice elicits confidence, positioning brands as trustworthy, conservative, and responsible, a preferred palette for law firms, consultancy agencies, and B2B entities seeking to minimize perceived risk. Contrastingly, the playful voice, or the friend, assumes the role of an equal, a peer to the audience. It is lively, approachable, and interactive, using current memes, colloquial phrasing, and visual embellishments like emojis. Playfulness leverages transformation and emotional resonance. Jokes relax the audience's skepticism, converting attention into engagement. This voice is not frivolous, but calculated, designed to foster community and bring intangible concepts to life. It is most effective for direct-to-consumer brands, wellness influencers, and youth-oriented products where relatability and authenticity fuel loyalty. The provocative voice, meanwhile, is the disruptor. Positioned at the opposite end of the spectrum, it intentionally unsettles the audience, urging them to reconsider assumptions. There is no hesitation in offering contrarian statements or polarizing questions. Sentences are short, headlines challenge your norms, and the overall narrative is laced with urgency and controversy. This approach thrives in oversaturated categories and thought leadership domains where silence equals irrelevance. Here, the goal is less about comfort and more about visibility, a jolt to the system that provokes immediate reaction. Despite the appeal of versatility, adopting all three voices leads to dilution and, ultimately, confusion. An effective strategist identifies not merely audience demographics, but audience psychographics, their values, triggers, and information processing styles. One brand might require 70% professional and 30% playful, a reassuring demeanor balanced by approachability. Another might deploy a dominant provocative lens, softened by streaks of professional credibility. Brands are inherently iterative, but voice consistency across platforms is not optional. The cadence, vocabulary, and energy in Instagram captions must match those in email sequences and customer service correspondence. Any fracture within this chain introduces doubt, undermining the trust carefully constructed.